So, given the recent events and the news conference on Enrique Delgado Garcia reminded me that on September 16th, 2024, I wrote something and I wanted to read it over. Um, it was sort of like a chronological order of events, and I was putting things in on my journal. This had just happened, and I wrote, during times of tragedy, many of us often join forces in sorrow, sadness, prayers, and with those who have been either targets, victims of crime, unfairness, injustices, or accidents. When it comes to Enrique Delgado Garcia, this doesn't appear to be an accident in any way, shape, or form. The pictures I received support and confirm this statement. Though I'm not an expert in the medical field, I am an expert in logic, common sense, and some of the qualities which seem to be MIA nowadays. While we wait on Enrique's autopsy, which I am sure it will reveal not only the severity of his injuries that he received, but also show the cruelty that he endured on Thursday, I wanted to serve as a voice on behalf of his dad, who told me this is not an accident. The autopsy will reveal how the nature of each one of his injuries could not have occurred while using or wearing any protection gear. It will also confirm the time of death and compare it to the 911 call that was placed on September 12th. September 12, 2024, Enrique was badly injured. The timeline leading to the final events to Enrique's death the following Sunday will show just that. On Saturday, September 24th, I didn't know what to do. I spoke to his parents, and I didn't know what to do. Sean McDonough came to my rescue. I asked him, "You're the best one for this. You were former law enforcement. You have a background in DAA, 35 years as a federal law enforcement. This happened in a state-of-the-art facility, built, operating, and adhering not only to government laws and regulations, yet also Massachusetts state policies, with special considerations to laws and regulations of the Department of Justice, specifically in the Civil Rights Division, all to ensure safety standards and the supervision of these kids, right, while in training." Well, Sean didn't say no. Sean had already received a tip from a reliable source.
There is no way in hell the medical examiner won't rule this a homicide. It's going to be, at the very least, negligent homicide when it comes out. Right? She has to rule this event as a homicide. It's not an accident. It's not a suicide. It's homicide. And then it's up to good investigators. No.
The only thing that Sean had at that time was information from his reliable source. This is the second time that Sean McDonough has come out and shared with everybody, all of us, what's going on without receipts, counting and relying on his undeniable source. And instead of getting grace, instead of getting, a pat in the back for courage, at least, right? Because he's coming out to put his name, his reputation, his credibility on the line. This is the second time he is right.
Not to whitewash this and call it out for what it is. It got out of hand. I've got witnesses talking to me. They told me exactly what happened. There was no ring. It was a wide open thing. It was almost like a bare knuckle thing, right? But they had gloves on. It was a free-for-all. No one wanted to fight the kid that stood up. And Enrique said, "Fuck it, I'll do it."
It takes a lot of courage to stand up for those who can't. It takes a lot of courage to be the voice for those who can't. You know, this family will never know everything that Sean did. This family will never know to the extent that he put his neck in the line and he actually advocated, claimed for justice the minute that it happened. September 12th, 2024. September 12th, 2024. Thank you, Sean. Thank you.